Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to the Blues Bunker. This is Brian Quakenbush, and hope y'all are doing okay today. I'm sorry I didn't get a video on earlier today, but my neck's been bothering me and I've been having to do some running and taking my mother to do some things. I'm sure y'all know all about that. And it's, what time is it? 1:45 this morning, and this is when I'm getting time to do the video I wanted to do. I realized that I'm going to have to do a couple, or at least this video, to kind of get you ready for beginning guitar, which I was thinking of this. I've been thinking about how to go about doing this all week. But first, I thought I'd go through a list of some things we're going to need to get started. As far as the guitar goes, it doesn't matter if it's an electric guitar or it's an acoustic guitar. You learn the same on both of them. Electric guitar might be a little easier to play because the strings are usually closer to the fretboard. But if you've had it set up, then you know what that means. You've got it set the way you want it, and that's okay, and you're ready to go. If your guitar is hard to play, if your strings are far away from the neck, let's pick this up. If your strings are real far away from the neck, then it gets hard to push them down. It's hard to see here, but you want your strings to begin with as close to the neck and close to the frets as you can get them, so that it's easier to push the strings down and less stress on your fingertips. Your fingertips are going to hurt, but keep playing. Trust me, you'll get over it. Okay, now I guess the first couple things I wanted to talk about today was a couple things you'll need. First will be a tuner. You can get all kinds of tuners. You can get them on the internet, download it onto your computer. Fender's got a good one. If you want to go to Fender and download their tuner, you can do that. Or you can buy them in the store, little compact tuners. You can plug your guitar into it, or if it's an acoustic, they've all got microphones on them, so they'll pick up your guitar so that you can tune it, and you definitely want it to be in tune. If it's not in tune, it's not going to sound good, and you're not going to know if you're fretting the board right or not, because you'll get the wrong sound. Alright, so that's the first thing. We'll go over some pedal tuners a little later on when I start going through the pedal board. I've got a poly tuner from TC Electronics. It's a great tuner. I recommend it highly if you've got a pedal board, if you're going to start a pedal board. So we won't get into that right now though. Next thing you're going to need is a pick. We're going to use a pick. It's good to start off with a pick so you can learn the chords, learn the strings, and all of that, so that you can learn to play the guitar. Later on, after you learn chords and runs and different things, if you want to use your fingers, that's fine. If you want to start out with your fingers, that's fine, but it's for beginners. You should just start with a pick because it's easier to pluck the strings and play the strings. Okay. Next, if you've got an electric guitar, you definitely want to make sure your amp's set right. We won't go into that excuse me, right now, but you definitely want to make sure it's working right, it's on, the volume and all is set like you want it. Okay, so the guitars that we'll be using through these videos that I'm making will be, for me, I've got a Fender Telecaster, and I just got this Epiphone Les Paul Plus Top Pro. I love the guitar. I love the way it sounds. It's got a switching thing on it, so if you pull the volume buttons, it turns these humbuckers into single coils. We can go into that a little bit later too. But for now, just wanted to let you know the guitar that I'll be using. It's an Epiphone Les Paul. You use whatever guitar you want, and leave in the comments, what kind of guitars y'all are practicing on and playing. I'd love to know what kind of guitars you're playing. My other guitar here is it's a Fender Strat Stratocaster. It's a nice guitar. Once it got set up like I wanted it, it's really nice guitar. It plays good. Great for the blues, which is what we're going to kind of be concentrating on. This one was made in Japan, I believe it was. Yeah, made in Japan. But it plays real good. It's a 84 model, or an 98 model. And plays real good. I love this guitar. Like I say, it was made in Japan, and I've done a little bit of modifications to it. I put some Texas Special pickups in it. Changed a couple things. You see my Pink Floyd sticker. If you can see it there, it's hard to tell. There it is. But it's a nice guitar. So I wanted to go through these things because it was going to take a while to do it. Like I say, my neck has really been hurting today for some reason, and I'm not really going to get into playing until I'm going to try to make another video tomorrow and get it posted on here for you, and we'll start going through the chords. The first chords will be G, D, and C. And there's a lot of songs you can play with just those three chords. So we'll be getting into some of that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We may just get to 2 chords. I don't know, but we'll see tomorrow how it goes, how my neck is feeling. And I'm sorry for having to wear this thing in the video, but it's just one of them things that's got to be right now. Trying to get my back like it's supposed to be. Once you have back problems, you always have back problems. But anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that I hadn't forgot you. It's just been a hectic week, and like I say, I had to run a bunch of errands today, unfortunately. And so I hope that'll help you a little bit to get ready for tomorrow. Leave comments if you want to leave comments, suggestions, whatever. Let me know what kind of guitars you're playing with. I'd love to hear about that. Let me know where you're from, what state you're in maybe. I'm just curious to see if anybody's paying attention to the videos or not. Okay, so I'll kind of end it right here, and we will get into the chords tomorrow. So leave your comments, keep coming back, and lots of luck to you and yours, and we'll see you tomorrow.